Good morning, good afternoon, good night. We're glad you chose to hang out with me yet again for Wisdom on Wednesday with Ray. I'm glad that you all were helping out with the podcast by spreading the information, by sharing, by liking our posts. We really need your help to continue to grow our channel. As you could tell, our background's a little different today. We chose to go outside. Probably not the best choice. It's about 105 degrees out here. But based on the things I want to talk about today, I think it will make a lot of sense. As I was praying per usual for something that would actually help us, to help us grow, to help us learn more about being wise. Remember, being wise doesn't mean making all the right choices, but being wise means making the right choices after you make the wrong choices, adjusting. So today, sometimes, wise people, we have to adjust our environment. Wise people, we have to learn to adjust our environment. Just because things aren't conducive to the way you like them or that are comfortable for you doesn't mean you have to leave. So what do you mean, Ray? Why do you mean we have to adjust our environment? Possibly we need to change the way we see our environment. We need to change the way we interact in our environment. We need to change the way that we appreciate or de-appreciate our environment. Meaning that we have to make the best of our current situations, that we have to try our best to continue to grow in every aspect of life that we're in. But sometimes we stay at this sedentary, basic, mediocre place because we're afraid to move forward. We're afraid to move backwards, and we're tired of standing still. You ever find yourself there? That your current situation isn't good enough, but you don't have the courage to move to the next season of life. You don't have the wherewithal to go outside and see what the conditions may be on another direction. But at times, we have to go outside and check the temperature. Sometimes we have to go outside of our comfort zone to see what the next is going to be. Sometimes we have to involve ourselves in things that we're not necessarily comfortable with, but those are the things, the keys that we need to grow or go to the next level. Are you ready to go to the next level? Well, maybe you need to change your environment. Maybe you need to go outside. Maybe you need to change your friend circle. Not necessarily that your friend circle, something's wrong with it or something's bad, but possibly you need somebody in your circle that's going to challenge you. If you find yourself to be an organized person, maybe you need somebody that's more organized than you to be around you. Possibly somebody that actually is more driven than you. It's okay, wise friend, for us to have people in our lives that are better at other things than us. I actually subscribe that's the best type of circle. You should have somebody in your life that is mentoring you, and you should have somebody in your life that you're mentoring. That's how you go outside of your comfort zone. It's very difficult to pour into people because many times we want to pour and sometimes people don't have the capability to receive. Many times that people want to pour into us, but we're too prideful and we can't receive. Can you relate? That many times we have to go out and figure out what's next. You see, we come into this space, friends, that we think we can do it tomorrow. But I'm here to tell you that sometimes tomorrow never comes. You have to learn to parent yourself. Nobody's coming to tell you to do your homework. Nobody's coming to tell you to clean your room. Nobody's coming to tell you to stop procrastinating. That you have to learn to parent yourself. You have to go outside and make some new friends. Have you heard that before when you were a young person? That's the most anxious feeling you could possibly hear when your parents say, go outside and meet some new people. But that's kind of like how our dreams are. Our dreams are like this. In our head, they're perfect. There's clouds everywhere. There's cotton candy. It just tastes so good in our head. But as soon as we consider moving outside of our head and going outside, we're terrified. Can you relate? I want you to try to go outside. I want you to go and try to test the boundaries. I want you to go outside and try to test your resolve. Find out what you're really made of. Because if you stay in comfort situations, you'll never know what's inside of you. The best way to know what you're made of is to see. The best way to find out what God put inside of you is to taste and see that the Lord is good. He's good in your comfort zone, and He's also good when you're anxious. He's also good when you're nervous. He's also good when you want more, but you don't know how. Some of us want better, but we don't want to do better. Some of us want to go to the next level, but going to the next level takes work, takes sacrifice, takes less sleep. It takes us to condition our bodies to work harder. You see, going to the next level is easy to talk about, but it's difficult to walk out. If you want to go to the next level, you have to have faith, but faith without works is dead. So, have you considered going outside to change your environment, to change the comfortable, cool conditions of the AC? Right now, the AC sounds pretty good. and I'm sweating and trying to give a message on the outside, but I wanted the message to be authentic. It's loud, there's cars running by, there's water running behind me, but I wanted you to feel the message. Sometimes you gotta be uncomfortable. I love to be in my controlled environment, my podcast studio that's built, that's comfortable for me. But the message that was put in me today is to show you how uncomfortable looks. I'm sweaty, there's bugs in my face. I'm staring at my daughter trying to be my videographer today. I'm uncomfortable, but I'm trying to go to the next level. So if I wanna go to the next level, I have to do some things that aren't comfortable for me. If I want this podcast to go to the next level, I have to do some things that people have never saw before. So I went to my neighborhood pond, moved some of the goose poop out of the way, set our tripod up, and here we are. What's laying around in your basement that you're comfortable with, that you're afraid to take outside? What about your dreams? Why don't you take your dreams outside and play with them? Why don't you take your ambition outside and play with them? Go outside, make some friends. You have dreams, you have goals, you want to have money, you need money to invest in your business, but the only way you're going to have people invest in you if people see you. People don't care about your business, they care about you. Who are you? Do you care about your dreams? Do you care about your business? If you don't care about your dreams or about your business, why would anybody else invest? So my word today, hopefully encourage you, is go outside. Change your environment. Do something different. See yourself in a different light, in a different angle, in a different vantage point, and see if this won't change your situation. That's my word today. This is Ray with Wisdom on Wednesday. Don't forget, friends, like, share, subscribe, share with all your friends, especially share with somebody who you know is just kind of hanging out, talking big, but ain't doing nothing. Share this message with them and say, I was inspired. I think this will help you. Have a wonderful day and a blessed week. God bless. Take care.